Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's all quiet on the northern front, at least on the Magna Graecian side of things. War has, Rome has continued to wage war against the Boic, that's nationality for boy. Them and Canomania, their former ally. We could have easily taken advantage of them with their weakened cohorts and very less money. We could very soon, but, hey, not only. Of course, you gotta make them like them more. Just to be a tribute to monarchy, it's not tribal. I mean, we don't plan on going any more north than now. We just want to get rid of the Romans as much as we can. And then we'll go to Greece. That's where our main focus is going to be. But having them to pay tribute to us, it's 1.67 to them each month. Compared to my tributaries, which I have many. Well, actually, it's easy to read from economy. Oh, they'll contribute a bit. That may work. So, we'll improve relations with them. Get up on our side, Not gonna send them gifts or anything. It's just something to try. Well, meanwhile, roads. I've forgotten about, roads. In a sense of, who's, our ally that could be turned into a subject. But, however, there's a possibility of a civil war. So I will also improve relations. Not to mention, he's a friend of the ruler. He befriended me. And as we get those relations up, and then hopefully, as it continues to improve, we'll send him a gift of a good sum of money. We've got 6 months before civil war breaks out. Then we'll have to send an army to intervene. But Phrygia, which is going to be our main enemy, the next main antagonist of the series, they don't have a cast spell on us, and nor do we have it on them. We never struck blows together. But look, it's a very unstable country that they've got there. Interestingly, they have level 7. We have 10. So, in theory, in combat, we could definitely defeat them on land as well as at sea, but their navy is superior. May not look like it by the numbers, but they got 50 megapolarims, which we have 20, but that's because, well, limitations and the income that's going. And that's a part of the reason why we're going north a bit, just to get a little bit of land, this city of Ravenna, and possibly all the other areas, and to give the other countries to pay tribute to us. Tributary to Veneto, that's not going to do. But they are disloyal. Tribute. That's all you could think of. And these guys are a Democratic Republic. And they may have a civil war as well. But they're an ally of Rome's, which, once we get rid of Rome, then maybe we can get Veneto on our side. Istria is still a tribe, in which tribal vassal may work. Which, again, they do not use diplomatics on, but cannot be integrated diplomatically. And may cancelled, and they will not come to us in wars. But instead, we could make them more civilized. Just like these guys, even though it's tributary. Whereas people like them, they can't be reasoned with. Neither is the big Dardanian area, which they're a major power. which we would have loved them to have an alliance with us, but they've now become more of a competing power. But the allies thing, don't worry, I'll settle it once I get Rhodes as a subject. Or alternatively, Thrace, which is the one that's more likely. Bosporan Albanian War. So the Bosporan Kingdom wants to continue into the Caucasus areas. Matter of fact, Albanians getting double teamed. Just like Rome, they don't have much manpower. I think they're done for. Which is good on the Bosporan side of things, because that's our ally. They'll support us. And there's another country I want to improve relations with. Our old enemy, Carthage. Yes, Carthage. The reason? Not of an alliance. That is out of the question. But instead, yes, we stole Vasa, we sacked your holy sites, but we want to have trading relations with you. I need your elephants for the eventual conflict to Greece. And speaking of Greece, not that way, missions. This is the new mission line that we will start now that we finished Matter of Italia twice. It's this one. Hellenes everywhere crowd for liberty and leadership. Since the days of the Persian invasion, it has become increasingly clear that the strengths of Hellenic civilization are wasted when division leaves us ripe for foreign invaders to plunder. If Greece is to flourish in these strange times, her people must be united under the leadership of a strong figurehead. We must establish a hegemony over Greece. Democracy is nearing extinction in Greece as absolutism of the Phrygian monarchy hangs Greece by its throat, choking out the life of democracy, especially in Athens, who is a subject of Phrygia, birthplace of democracy, and yet they're a theocratic republic, oddly enough. Anyways, let's begin. A dream of Hellas. In these strange times, some dream of a united Greece could defend itself from the onslaught of foreign invasions, as it was in the days of the Delian League. We must contend with desperate traditions, dialects, and governments. But it may just be possible. Imagine an ambitious unifier for this Archon. So, Pan-Hellenic liberation. That's for starters. So, all non-oligarchic republics in Greece gain 25 opinion of Magna Graecia. There's a small chance that Hellenic nations in Greece may be persuaded to change government or become our tributary in the future. Could we have possible more guests coming to our side? Those who want to ditch Phrygia and come to our side? Maybe. It's a small chance. But for too long, the Hellenes have suffered under forced garrisons imposed by foreign overlords. It's time to reclaim our freedom, the freedom of all Greece. We're going to be the liberators here. We are the descendants, we Tarentines, the ones who rule this country, are descendants of Spartans who colonized this region for the land of opportunity that was Magna Graecia and Italia. A Greek Italia, land of opportunity. And then, in the future, we will return to our motherland, to free from Phrygian tyranny. Centuries of division. Dispute between democratic, monarchic, and oligarchic governments continue across Greece, each enforcing its traditions on their neighbors and vanquished foes. To unite Greece, the divisions must end, by force or by diplomacy, that we can rise above chaos caused by Alexandros and his generals. Our allegiance is to democracy. The Archon will commence policies to spread democracy. It'll take us a few months. We got a lot of work to do. Hmm. But remember, we're doing a diplomatic route on the Greek affair. While meanwhile up north, it's time for war, but to do that, we need to get the mercantile faction on our side. Still pun. May not be healthy right now, but... Okay, it seems you're going to be stealing some money. Well, let's be friends, shall we? Again, we don't have the best generals, but I don't think it matters. Our only best general is the admiral. And I even thought about possibilities of, like, we'll use this navy to transport most of our troops into Greece, but I need a second fleet, which is strictly for troop transport. Move to Taurus, while meanwhile, Croton, where the shipyards sit, since this is a major shipyard with faster ship recruit speed, we can get these things done in a fast period of time. And knowing that we would be transporting a large number of armies, especially in this fleet, but for the second fast transport fleet, we need... Do the count again. 5. Oh, actually, you can see that there. Need 29 of them, so that means they can only carry 30,000 troops, but we need 20 triremes. That'll be 49. 30 Liburnians and 20 triremes for fast transport to carry 50,000 troops at the most. But it's only in Croton. Don't worry, all that time that's going to be stalled out. So each of them, that's 54 days, and then 81 days. So that's 2 to 3 months a ship. We do have the wood. Well, that's the surplus of the capital. It's applied to the entire country. Get them from 2 places, since wood is not locally produced here. Anyways, to improve relations with everybody. Good. May the cancer take you away. This cavalry-only army stays back, obviously. Buy him a gift. Rhodes, I'm gonna send you a gift before civil war erupts. We're kind of far from it, but I fear that we may have to send an army over to defeat your rebels. And then we gotta get you on our side. With venomous tongue, the governor is a particularly weasel-like man, a fact that is making itself clear now more than ever. He's begun to stir up his people in his government, perhaps only to challenge our rule. Unfortunately, he's well regarded as Okan. Our response must be made with care. The former slave of Etruscan origin. Hell. We can imprison him. Well, we appointed him just to complete that mission in the previous episode, you people may recall, but the whole province is going to be really disloyal, and that may cause problems in the future. Or just don't move in against him and let him be corrupt. I mean, he's a charismatic man with a silver tongue. Should I? And who's he making friends with? Oh dear. Befriended general. He's gonna have connections. No, no, no. The debt of treason must be paid in blood. Didn't want to do it. So he will not be making any friends with generals. Maybe we'll sell you back to slavery. Back to the way you were. Of course, that would hurt the family's prestige a bit. But, that'd be a cruel fate, wouldn't it? But, oh dear, no. Just let him be. And I know we have a disloyal promise with Talia. Just hang on. Need someone more loyal. Oh yes, from the prominent family, Agatha. Or, alternately, good, the submissive one. Put him in. You got to stabilize this area. Well, particularly, it's over to this region. That's becoming a bit of a precarious problem, but it will, in due time. I mean, if you got a disloyal province, then that just means, they could secede or join a civil war. And we don't want that. Just looking. Oh, that's good. And we're using Athena, even better. That's the omen that we have active. And this will be until 3 years' time. That's when it's expected to be finished. Yes, the influence of the Leotid family. They're both charismatic, but overall, it's this man that wins it out here. He's the Mercantile Party leader. Hi. Come on in. Trying to befriend you. Oh, just commission a sculpture in his honor. Need a political influence. You spend too much of it these days. Hegemon of the Hellenes. Democratic efforts. Hecate, Agathid. Yeah. Head of the Agathid family. The frail, cancerous man who's a gambler. So, he has service as the greatest proponent of democracy and volunteers of his efforts advancing our cause. He will do his best to bend the ear of our neighbors and rivals, stoking the dreams of a united Greece. He's a good man. So all non-oligarchic republics in Greece gain 25 opinion of Magna Graecia. Is that so? Because here's the problem. Our new friends, the Arcadians, they're oligarchic republics. All of them. Athens is a theocratic, oligarchic, Andros, oligarchic, Nesotic League, theocratic. This area, oligarchic. What kind of democracy is this? There's no true democratic republics in Greece. Again, small chance. So keep that well in mind. And Phrygia hasn't done anything yet. If you mean persuade, would that be slow loyalty changes? Oh no. But for like them, the democratic ideal. It's good to hear it, but we can't get to you now. Although we do have you on our side, with our past and proven relations. If Phrygia ever does something stupid, we can hope to get you before hostilities begin, and we'll be fighting you, unfortunately. As tragic it will be. Already bypassed. Because the amount of money. So instead, we'll restore democracy. Yeah, so it'll take about 2 months. So, the oligarchs, monarchs, and tyrants of Greece have undermined the liberty of our people for too long. It is time to bring our brothers into freedom and self-government. Magna Graecia will receive claims on all Hellenic oligarchies and monarchies in Greece. Righteous cause. So, lowered aggressive expansion impact and up diplomatic reputation. This is just a setup of what's to come. Jeez. So we can't do this route because it's already been bypassed. You don't have the money. But it's the subjects part. That's well, at least we did the work. Now, stirring action. Archon Nicocreon grows more brazen in his determination to bring Greece under the leadership of Magna Graecia. Indeed, it is so necessary that he has begun drafting speeches attacking the backward governments of Greece to gather support for their invasion. The Greeks deserve democracy, so we'll commence targeting the oligarchs and monarchs. We're looking at you, Phrygia. You're in a way. Also, Megara, oligarchic. This is the Greece that we talk about. Seems oligarchy in republics is strong. There is no true democratic republics anymore. It's only in Italia and Cisalpine Gold is where you'll find them. Again, they won't accept it. Stability. Again, I don't really want more tyranny, but we may have to go ahead. I was beginning to wonder it's taking them so long. Polemic speech. His biting words have stirred the populace with belief in the need for the liberation of all Greeks and the destruction of tyranny and equality among citizens. We will break them. Magna Graecia has gained all the claims on all Hellenic oligarchies and monarchies in Greece. For the next 20 years, it's going to be a righteous cause. So now it branches out from there. So if we need to liberate, in other words, take it as part of Magna Graecia, Athens, Sparta, Thebai, Corinthos, and Delphi. That's one of them. Or the subjects. Standardized measure, which had at least one Hellenic tributary with a non-oligarchic republican government. who hold at least one port. Looking at you, Athens. Or this way. It's won a battle and has to be a dictator or general or admiral. That ain't me. It's gonna have to be someone else. And the other route, which is just a slight side quest, you could say. Gotta take a city. And then this one. Through Macedon, which I do not desire Macedonia. It's Greece and Greece only. We're in for a long way. So, yes, we do have a casus belli against those areas, Argos. Yeah, all the city-states. That is not a Diadochi power, particularly Phrygia. Even though I would rather fight Phrygia. I mean, if you declare war against someone like them, then Phrygia becomes war leader. Them and all the others. Although, in other words, I'll have to set up my own claim. And we're gonna do that. Fabricate the claim, which the main objective for this future conflict will be Laconia. We'll fabricate more claims to include Achaia, Arcadia, Epirus, and Aetolia. That's going to be the first war. The second war will be through Attica, Boeotia, Etruria, and the Aegean Islands. That's what we're going to go for. That's in the future. Don't break out. Need you to be a tributary. Befriending you is one thing. Let's get that mercantile faction man with us. If this doesn't work and the Senate remains divided, we're gonna go to war regardless. Not enough. We're gonna have to do it. Again, this will be a very easy war. There's no need for the Navy. And whatever these guys are doing, well, maybe Rome has to give up some of this territory. We just wanted to get in there, take a couple of cities. That means more economy, more manpower. Manpower that we'll need. And we may also have to create 2 more armies to get set for the Phrygian conflict, because we have 130 cohorts, they have 206. In other words, over 200,000 standing troops. Mercenaries possibly included in the future conflict. Just keep an eye on the loyalties of everybody. It's a very unstable country, is Phrygia. But there's no disloyal characters because they're fresh off from the Civil War. It's just to me our best bet is either them or them for one of the objectives. So remember, Athens is too loyal. The Nesotic League is slightly less loyal. Those 2 theocratic monarchies are happy with us. But the Oligarchic Republics, not so much. You've been making speeches and whatnot. But all you have to do is You got to take the cities in the future wars. And then we'll figure out what we'll do from here in order to complete the mission for a pan-Hellenic government and more. Did mention about creating another army, and that we shall. And this is what I imagine, only because of similar structure of the said armies. We're not going to recruit any new outfits, unfortunately. Start off with light infantry. Yeah, plan to make it 2 armies. And I can imagine what they're going to be, but I believe they're both going to be same composition of both. So that's just for starters. And subsequently, start the war with Rome. We can't wait any longer. Subjects may join, but I don't want other allies involved. This is something that we can handle. This will be a very easy victory. Don't care if this gets us more tyranny. Even though I was against the idea of tyranny in the first place. Everybody's making moves. Remember, all this area, main objective. And we'll take a bit of this as well. They got nothing. Don't worry about them. Guess we're assisting them on their siege. Keep walking. Alright. Here's what I have in mind. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9 light infantry. 2, 3, 4, 6, 10. Hope I got it right. So that's 20,000. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 heavy cavalry. And we gotta have supply train as well. Same for this army. Supply train. Yeah, we spent a lot of good manpower for this, but they'll be back up in no time when we all go to Greece. There's not going to be a lot of losses in this ongoing war, but we may send this new army to Rhodes when they get to their ships. Civil war is inevitable. Tributary influx from the Numidians. If only we had a fleet commander. Come on in. There's Veneto. He'll take them on. Are they low on manpower because the number looks odd? He was the general and the brother of the governor of Greece, or Crete. Oh my. Who killed him? Of course. Consider him guilty for what he has done. Now, anyways, no, they don't have much manpower either. Third Army. This army. Why, that's me. Well, he's capable, but an ambitious unifier, but he's an old man compared to this man who is a original thinker. I think you will be leading the new armies that we're building up, so. Anyways, I'll take the reins of this army. Advance. Well, we're both skilled, so actually, I'm gonna have to fight them. You need to get moving fast to assist us. Gotcha. We caught up with them. Get the Venetian troops. Victory is mine. If I were to appoint myself dictator, that'd be even more tyranny. An inspiring Hellion, but that's for the reward of an Archon. But it would have to be somebody more suited. I'll begin the siege. Look at them scatter. Alright, we won this siege over here. Is Boy done with their war? No? Again, we have no quarrel with Boy. No. Damn it. Boy's got it. Because I need that piece of territory too. Right, the armies are ready. Rhodes is about to have their civil war. But we can't get them in time, so they'll have to break out. But at least they'll be happier when we help them out on their affair. Who's your dislog? General of the Second Stratus. Who's he? He's their best one. He's got 5 lower cohorts and 2 holdings. It would be funny just to recruit him and he'll be out of the Civil War, but well, Rhodes kind of needs the manpower, but I mean, we need more talent like him, but an ambitious man. Okay, look here. That's where he's located. Loyal armies remain there. It might get messy with this situation. So about 25,000 strong. But the fast fleet, transport fleet isn't ready yet. So, in this case, the original thinker, Lucius. He's a foolish, rash, original thinker. He's a Roman. Unpopular because, well, he's a minor character. So, welcome aboard. You know, you don't look like a enthusiastic man. What? Oh, great. He's a pit fighter. I mean, not right now, but he's going to be. Well, get to your ships. Because it's gonna take a while to travel from there and land in one of these islands. We're gonna storm the beaches. Plus, are the numbers correct? Damn it! I knew there was something missing. I miscounted on the heavy infantry. Well, we don't have time. We're going to roads now. Plus, we can't leave because of the food. Okay, I guess there is time for one more. To get it right. Both of you. Who says you can't do math? Anyways. This one is gone. We got him. Now come back. Carthage! I was thinking about abandoning them. So we can, you know, get rid of this ally and them, and then get Thrace on our side to fight against Phrygia in the future. I need to get out of this war. I mean, there is a way, but what they suggest is that they want those places back, and more. Unacceptable. I'm sure they're really anxious to get Carthage back, with their huge navy. They want Tessimonius. They want to retake the areas that they've lost. I'm sure with their aggressive expansion, maybe this is also an opportunity to keep an eye on them, so we can, you know, switch their subjects. Because they're always aggressive expansionists. Well, meanwhile, we gotta save Rhodes, make them a subject. I really don't want anything to do with Carthage. But at least we'll wrap up this war fast. So I can put our focus in multiple fronts. We got this down now. Should wrap up quickly. Also in this case, head to Sicily. You may never know they'll come here. Now Ravenna. It's gonna take a while. Supply limit is good. Come on, help us out. Young man. A young ambitious man. Onomachus. Same. Gave in to frailty. Wasn't too fond of him. But Carthage could attack us soon. Oh, there they are. It's 12th Army. You know what? Cancel that order and we gotta build it from all ports. Come on, faster. Okay, now you gotta get 22 more. Actually, no. It's because your light ships, your transport ships. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15. Here, you got it right. I don't know, I may have miscounted. But that'll get these. God dang it. Well, we'll get most of them. Guess we'll have to use the big fleet. Even though we fear that the Carthaginian fleet is still out there somewhere. And they're not fooling around. They ain't fooling. Because I was about to say, well, does that mean they're going to send their big armies this way here? All their little allies and subjects as well. And they're bringing way more elephants than usual. Because they're angry as heck. Well, Carthaginian better hold out. And this being a defensive war, well then, hurry the hell up. Cavalry's marching to Sicily in case they attack here. Unless you want to get the cavalry on board, send them to Carthaginian quickly. Send them over. Head to this port. At least it'll be the northern route. It'll be safe. You just keep going that way. Get on board there. And make a fast go to Carthaginian. Or up in Hepondariopus. You're going to be first in line to attack. You may not have the skill, but... Damn it. Sacking of Ravenna. No, just let the men roam freely. We need the money. All the areas have taken. Come on, get out of here. And Rhodes is about to break out of the Civil War and it's too late. Okay, I'll tell you what. You will be on board. It's just, it's going to take a while to get to Rhodes. It just depends on how messy it looks before we send this army to defeat the Rhodian rebels. And then, the fast fleet is like, it's going to go back and forth on moving army by army if the ship routes are safe. At the Neapolis, And you, down to, Ostia. Oh boy. Miserable. That's all I gotta say. Anyways, let's conclude this conflict. We got what we wanted. These Roman areas here and here. One moment. This is to reduce the war score cost. No, not enough. But if you were to suggest something, just... But this is our main objective. We have a claim there. I mean, what do you got? You got nothing. You and what army? It's alright. They won't be back. Guess we'll have to keep one army back home. Probably you. Oh, actually, no, you got the elephants. Well, shoot. The Carthaginians have made this complicated. They're gonna ravage this countryside before they go to Carthaginian. Rhodes is in jeopardy. Once they get their 20 ships, cavalry has to get on board and get to Carthaginian as fast as they can. Or... Oh dear. They know about our presence. And yes, Rhodes, we are coming. We'll be coming to you soon. See how messy your situation looks. As I said, we should have ditched them. But no. Oh, by the way, just for reference. Can't dissolve this alliance during wars. Because I'll get rid of you later. Unless Carthage beats you to it. But there's their massive fleet. If they blockaded like that, then that's bad news for us. No, they're still moving. Alright, you gotta go now. To Rhodes. Rebel army's on the move somewhere. It's just only 5 cohorts, 1 battle, and then that's it for them. Simply. The ruler is also an admiral. Well, who's his general? Nobody, huh? Strange. There's no safe port other than there. As far as... No, there is a port here. You can land the troops here to help out with the siege. Let's move before the Carthaginians come and ruins everything. They'll continue to ravage the countryside. Or they'll just bypass and go to Iberia, which is their main objective anyhow. Maybe in retaliation we should take that. Safest port and closest one is here. Alright. I know, but after we defeat your rebels, then perhaps that will make you a subject of ours. Boy, don't forget about these guys, but I think Boy's going after them. It's going to take time. You're the one that's going to be guarding the countryside for us. It's enough ships. Just in case. That won't work. Again, your purpose is just fast transport. That's your main reason of why you exist. So. Go to here. Well, I guess distance is the same no matter what. We can colonize 2 territories in Corsica. Alright. This has stone. We can import something if we wanted to. And we may break an alliance with them. Well, good. If they do so, then they'll free up a space and we'll get Thrace. Because we're sick of their bickering. Head to Neapolis. They're landing to Corsica. Well, I guess we know where you're all going. They got a very good general, but oh dear. What have we got ourselves into? Tactician. So that's just slight archer discipline since there's only one cohort war for them. You got any low cohorts? Oh, a couple of them. 6. Damn. Because I could replace you with someone better, but no. That's odd. Reinforcement speed slightly reduced. For anyone of similar skill of 6, there's plenty of candidates. I think we're going to need another army over here. Guess y'all have to play guerrilla warfare against those enemies. Leftist Minor has the weakest of them. So go after them first. Yeah, I'll number them slightly, but hopefully the cavalry skirmish tactic better work. Well, meanwhile, we got some unwelcome guests. There are no fortifications in Sardinia because, well, there's going to be more. That's because we didn't expect them to be here. It's a major flaw. You were preparing for Phrygia, but now everything is complex as heck out there. I cannot sell them all. Good, don't need them anymore. They were becoming a liability. And that means we'll begin improving relations with you. Not as good. Fleets are waiting. And battle's going to be decided here. Movement slack, we're going to take an amphibious landing. But I don't... Well, no, supply limit's good. But this is enemy territory. If you could defeat the enemy army here, then that's it for the rebels. Well, meanwhile, we got some more bad guys. Gotta slow things down now. Easy peasy. Alright. That's one. And terrain may be to their benefit, but this is the best that they got to offer. A man who's really a fleet commander, but I guess the rebel leader didn't know better. Rather run the navy than the other. Fleet's almost here, then we'll send gosh. Right, if you can defeat them here, then it's good. Despite the slightly high discipline that we have. Yeah, they got this battle in the bag, meanwhile. They're terrible. That's from leftist man. And Halicarnassus, they defeated their army, even though they got one more for them. And we took minimum casualties. Despite the fact there was a river crossing and landing, and the attacker and everything, but we overcame it. One more cohort, and that should be it for them. And you took a bit of a beating. Reorganize. You need full force if you were to meet them. Even though they're badly outnumbered, and our horse archers can take care of the heavy infantry, but not sure about the one elephant that they got, and they got a better general. Well, we got trouble over here. Because we built no forts in Sardinia. Which was a major flaw. Because I did not think they would come here, and yet clearly they do. Well, they got the world's largest fleet, but all we need to do is just keep them out of our country, and then we'll find a way to quit this war so we can put our focus east. Again, they got nothing. Oh, I didn't notice that they have Colossus of Rhodes there. The graphic of it. Just a reminder that they once breached the Antigonan Empire, aka Phrygia. And Phrygia hasn't done anything of much. Knowing that they have more manpower than we do. Which unfortunately, manpower reserves is going to be spent in this war. Oh, get ready. We're going to be sending into Sardinia. Cavalry needs to hold. That's what they need to do. Just transport them to here. Unless they got this port too, then we'll have to make a hard landing. And the other armies will have to get ready. Here's an even man. We got cohort 2, level 6. What makes him different if we were to try to recruit him once the rebellion is over? Brave. That's all he's known for. Best bet's to take the capital. This is a level 1 fort. Which in fact, you can assault the port. I mean, the Megapolitan is never attacked, but they would lose the fortress. So if they lose the fortress, yeah, here's a way to do it. Just wait until the troops are in position. Meanwhile, we're on our way to go get rid of them. Second Stratos will be committed to the Sardinian front to clear them out. Alright. Break it. So here's a port raid. The heavy ships can break open the fortifications for creating a breach that a besieging force can make use of. So again, Halicarnassus has lost a fortress. And then now there's a breach. Fortress is gone. Now, switch to boarding tactics. Probing attack. The capabilities of what this navy can do. Now you're thinking like the Antigonans. Oh, here they come. They're going for Carthaginian. their chance of revenge, you know? No, not like that. Head to Ostia. We'll send another army down to Carthaginian. With these fast ships, we can outrun them. One fortress, then that's it for them. Wow, amazing. Get ready to engage. That means, well, you have to mop up with the rest of them. There is one more fortress over there, but it's on an island, you know. Let's get the rebel leader. Morale is low. It may look like it's so, but we have more ships. We lost the trireme, we lost the tetrarch. In return, we captured 5 triremes and 1 grenade. They captured 2 of ours. You can run to the ends of the earth, you coward. But you'll never run far enough. Or wherever they're sailing, follow them. Don't let them escape. This way. That's where they're going. We need 1 more month to fully reorganize, and then we'll have a desperate attempt to drive them out of here. Oh, what the hell? I didn't know you're a lunatic too. You're not even qualified to run this damn army anymore. But you are cautious. I don't know, but if he wasn't a lunatic, he'll still be capable. Phalanx speeding the shock action. Oh, we got more trouble ahead. Our elephants should beat him. And we will defeat their fleet over there. And that should be the end of the rebellion, I hope. Big mistake. Reorganization finished. Just wait for reinforcements. Once you lead the charge, we'll send another army coming from Ostia. It's the Archon. He's coming to action. He's going to be bringing some more cavalry support and some infantry support for Carthaginian. We're going straight to Carthaginian. Once they're at the sea, then you must charge at them, no matter what circumstance. We'll risk it all here. They got all their ships. We got you surrounded. Also, yeah, sorry we broke down your fort roads. Sorry about the mess we made. It's just we wanted to defeat the rebels swiftly. War enthusiasm for Rome is low. Oh, rough boy. I was about to say, oh boy, but boy is right. They finished up, oh, they took, Veneto as well. Well then. Guess it is a total victory then. And that'll be 3 aggressive expansion to finish this conflict up north. Well, you gotta thank boy for that. Even though there's more to it. So, you got it. Ah, no wonder. The low navy maintenance. Because all you care about is your damn economy. Well, anyways, okay, Trojan Paladins going to Byblos. Sibylline books will be going to Thrace, but the statue of Upulu will be going to Magna Graecia. We're not going to be increasing expansion, so don't use that. So let's pass judgment on these important families. The Italics side with us. Let me see. What do you got? And of course, be tickets some of your kin if you got any. Here's an 8. Hostus Fabius, you're coming to Magna Graecia. Because we need all the good talents that we have for the army, despite your advanced age. But the rest will be crucified. I forgot about the naval maintenance. I wonder why we lost a few ships, but we still captured them in return. And we'll take care of them finally. But they got another cohort, because they still got the manpower. Meanwhile, another battle begins, but they don't have full morale, but they had the right tactic in mind. Killing us. Okay, switch tactic then. Let's give us a bit of a beating. Deception will do. No. You're not looking straight. Shock action. It's your new tactic. You're not going to have much food much longer. It's too risky to up that maintenance now, unless all ships are at port, and then they have to wait a while. Rhodian man. Right. We got him. Out. Once the battle starts, then move up. Make a landing. Okay, land here, unite with the rest of the troops. Go get him. Apparently most of the ships we're getting is coming from Sardinia, which is a bad thing to me. Now is where you get the rest of them from. Get to Halicarnassus, just to land and fix the ships. Oh, we're all right here. Made our landing. Bastards. They just come up with the cleverest of tactics. Has to be skirmishing. Let's go freeze the areas. While we'll try to chase down the enemy. Oh dear. I didn't know roads got camels, but it's like they've beaten them. And we're gonna meet them here, on this island. While many more are still waiting for action. Come on, get back to Ostia, quickly, before the Carthaginian fleet comes back. They're probably docked over there in Lapski. Whereas over there in Iberia, a lot more ready and waiting on the fighting. But I fear that they may have concentrated all their forces to this way. But how the hell are you supposed to know? Again, we want to get out of this, but it's not going to be until 2 years later that we'll be able to wipe peace, get ourselves out of this war. But if successful, then maybe we can go on the limited offensive to take this area and that area to get those elephants that I've always wanted. Once we conclude the Rhodian conflict, then we can shift all of our forces to Sardinia and Africa. That's what it's part of, anyhow. While meanwhile, befriend Thrace. Oh, and switch our stance. Because, well, we're trying to befriend Thrace. Here we are. I know we'll have too many relations, but we had to ditch one of the allies. And we'll ditch another one afterwards. And fabricate another claim. This way. For another part of the Peloponnese. We got Laconia. Achaia. Yes, Achaia. the Peloponnese is the main objective for the future conflict against the Phrygian. We'll finish them off here, and hopefully that'll be the end of the rebellion. Neapolis, Sardinia. We got them. The morale is low, but they are many. Even though I did say cavalry cannot besiege, but that applies to forts. And because of the occupation, the war exhaust has got to go up, so we're here to put a stop to it. While our ships set sail and go get more reinforcements. Not done yet. Gotta take out this little piece of territory, then go to this little island. No casualties, that means the Carthaginians withdrew. You're not gonna get away from us. These guys don't want to fight, they're just gonna keep withdrawing and withdrawing and withdrawing. That's what they're doing. And I fear that they're probably sending most of the Carthaginian troops to Carthaginian. The ugly business of this war. Come on, we're going to be running out of food soon. While we're fixing our ships after besieging Halicarnassus. While we're freeing up the occupation here. While they're on the run. Let's ride. Remember, if we can keep them away from Sardinia, and if we have a firm hold on Carthaginian region, a province, or Carthage, we're using both names interchangeably, then go on a limited offensive southwards to the place where the elephants live. And then we'll be out of that war. For good. Meanwhile, we go meet the rebels. What's Phrygia up to? Nothing. Senate approves for a war with them anytime. Rebellion is over. We got him. Let's go home quickly. Now, would you like to be feudatory? No. They say no. You can't go any more than that. They will pay tribute, but I'd rather have them as feudatory. Hey, come on, what's the problem? I mean, it has its reasons. It's because, well, space and the potential strength. Look, we saved your nation, but I can never understand you. But to be fair, the Archon's diplomatic reputation isn't the best. Because of his trait, that's what may have cost him. But nonetheless, we have you on our side. Oh, you gotta get the hell home. That's another one for Sardinia. Even though we took a bit more casualties than we should have on them that we inflict. Well, due to the critical food supplies, we're going to send you to Crete for you to fill up. Once you fill up your larders and whatnot, then just drop you off in Croton and work your way. Then we'll head to, you know. Gonna keep chasing and chasing till the zombies no more. Head to this northern port here. Just keep defending Carthaginian, fellas. Fellers, what the hell you're saying? I need you to reorganize. I need to reorganize. And I think they need to get out of here too, because they need food, but we would lose the good mobility, so I guess I have no choice but to give them a local supply train from here, just to fill them up. And then eventually we have to get rid of them to go back to its original purpose in defending Magna Graecia. Come down to Latium, all of you. You're next in line. Get rid of this. I guess we'll keep this fort. Especially that we're now bordered with Boy. And I don't think there's any real purpose of having this one anymore. And maybe perhaps we gotta increase the navy maintenance. But that's strictly for transport now. We do not wish to engage the Carthaginian fleet. There's no way we can beat them. War score costs lowered. Spend the money on that right now. It's costly, but the income is still good. Nope, they are committing themselves to this one. There isn't no doubt that they can get all they want. Remember, they want this region. That's their target. No, go after this army now. We've landed. We got him. Another tactically inflexible man. We're not desperate for money. Wow, you landed right on him, and you killed them all without taking any casualties. Then again, their morale was low. Hence the reason why they were defeated. Now they got no cohorts. Oh, that's the price you have to pay. Oh no, you got the food now. Even though we're still building a supply train for you, recruiting a supply train. But we'll be transferring you to Carthaginian. Get used to saying that name. Get back on board. They'll handle the rest from here. Go quickly. Diplomatic reputation not there. This way. We can end them here. No, damn it, you had him. One more territory to liberate. Stay here. Alright. Nearly starved out. Don't worry, Crete's got the best food reserves around here. Despite the bad tactic, we got him. And he wasn't even one of the good ones. This area is secure. But for now, build forts. One here and another over here. It's going to take a long time for them to finish anyhow. And stay in this southern area for fast transport. We may send you over there now with your proven combat skill. And I guess they did indeed commit themselves to this area now. As the war scores back to neutral. Even though we kind of want to get the hell out of this war, but no, they want their land back. And we're not going to give it to them. You gotta wait till next year till we start negotiating. So maybe the idea of a limited offensive to the south might be realistic. Remember, go as far as this area. Maybe these two. Especially this heavily fortified city-state. Which unfortunately they're one of the loyal ones. So you just have to beat the heck out of them. Unless we send our megapolities over and knock down their forts all the way, like what we did in Halicarnassus. That's another good possibility. But remember, we do not wish to engage the Carthaginian fleet. So reinforcements are en route. Let's do this limited offensive now. We're gonna go get you. 4 armies should be ideal. Canaanite holy site over there. Colonize more of Corsica. This one has salt. Almost the entire island is colonized. Elephants are getting less. That's the reason why we need to advance southward, no matter what happens to our ally. Maybe we can get a peace deal from Carthage by taking something from them, but I don't think they'll accept it. They won't accept it. We'll pull you back soon. Especially you're going to be coming across a fortified area. So, you'll be remaining here. Bring the fleet back to Syracuse for a safe area. Oh hell, that's where the fleet is stationed. Maybe all ships should be at port, and then maybe we'll fight against them. To get us the hell out of here. Guess we'll have to take the fort the hard way then. Yeah, go over here. You're relieved. And there's that blasted army again. If they go to this way, we'll get them from there. Although there are many, but just hang on. Go to here. Governor of Africa is going to be the next Archon. Well, he knows the region. Yeah, he knows the area. He's seen what's been going on in his neighborhood, and he doesn't like what he's seeing. As I said, they'll be staying at Crete to be used for the Phrygian War. Hopefully you're not using too much food here. Nope, it's all good. They're just waiting in line. Move up. Force march all of you. We need to catch them. Attack them here. Alright. $80,000 plus. That's a good number here. The former Archon is now a conqueror. He may be an old man, but damn it, he's prominent. A victory. That'll pull him back. There goes all the good diplomatic reputation. Now we can never get them. Never. I guess they'll remain allies then. But how about you? I mean, we could still get you in as a tributary, because we'd like to have more tributes. This will work. You no longer pay tribute to Rome, you pay tribute to Magna Graecia now. What the hell are y'all doing? You're not attacking you. Nobody's attacking you. us to withdraw, but get back. Diplomatic reputation up again. Still a stable country. If you recall... Oh, no, it's expired. We still have righteous cause. I was about to say, is there still a chance for Rhodes to... No, no way. Even if you were to send them a gift again, and further improving relations, it's not going to work. No matter how high your diplomatic reputation is. But we can definitely get Taurine on our side. Where did the Carthaginian fleet go? That's Admiral of the First Navy. Adramat. So, he's docked currently. Excuse me, where's Adramat? Ah, they're still docked. Never mind. It's just we don't have visibility anymore. You and your paranoia. Local fort defense. This will do. You will now be running Africa. You'll have this too. But again, we have no desire of taking on the damn Navy. It would be suicide at this point. As ordered. Okay, they're getting food again. Guess as long as it's not occupied enemy territory. I don't get that fly wagon even though it would lose their speed. We ought to kick that Carthaginian fleet out of this port. Interestingly, there is no port in this area. Even though vast majority of their armies are there. So maybe we should get that city. Of course, you gotta take down these two fortifications if you want the elephants here. That's the whole region you're talking about if you want all that. Again, they've yet to take their objective in Saltasia Minor. Because every time when we make offensive moves, they pull back. I guess that's how we're going to win this. Maybe a limited offensive will be the catalyst. General the 8th Stratos. What to do? Head to Ostia. Mercenaries. Hell. Hey, stay with them. Carthaginian fleet's on the move. Like they're getting on board. That's where they're going. They got the money, and they can afford it. Anyways. where they'll be dropping off to, but I don't like it. Oh, going on the other side. Let's see. He's going that way. They're all same skilled. Arthritis, cancer. Well, you're the healthiest of the bunch. But quite honestly, I don't think they'll bring up that many Carthaginians this way, so you're the one that's going on board. And move up. Get the countryside as we own this territory now. Wait here. You just sit there and collect your food. You're going. If the fleet moves, pull back. Supply limit's very good. Actually do help out with the siege. Stick together. Are they really coming up here? No. Baras. Baras. This is left. Unless they're going to sea again. What the hell is Baras? Crisis in Tarentum. Oh, that reminds me. Thank you. No, they will not fall to chaos. They will, well, they'll be tribute. I mean, they're not going to do much as a client state. All safe. There's a new army to defend Carthage on. Back to Ostia you go. We'll end this episode at the beginning of the new year. This war will continue into the next episode. Status quo again. Right. The war will continue in the next episode, ladies and gentlemen. So whatever happens, it's gonna happen. More battles are to come, and the matter's gonna get even uglier. All that and more in the upcoming episode for what the hell's the series called? Tarentum, Magna Graecia. Yes. I'll see you in the next one. But until then, so long for now.